Okay. Aaron Judge landing spots from Scott Carter on YouTube. That's the comment. He says Yankees number 1, probably correct. And then goes on to list a bunch of other teams: Dodgers, Mets, Giants, Cubs, etc.
Yeah, anyone with money.
Yeah, Scott says, who can seriously play in this market?
I think he nailed all of the teams. I mean, you almost have to put the Padres in there just because of what they've constantly done here. I don't think there's any way the Padres would be in on him, especially after this Juan Soto move. Who has the ability to give a $300 million contract? This is the thing with Aaron Judge, too. We were talking, we've talked this lot, so we don't need to spend too much time on here, but he has had one of the best contract years
the bet on himself
that I can think of. The guy's going to break Roger Maris's record for AL home runs. He's probably, I don't know if I would bet on it, but frick, man, he's right there for a triple crown. He continues to climb closer. Like, I think he was like three points back last I checked.
Yeah.
Like, man, I think it's the Yankees. I can't see how the Yankees could possibly let him go elsewhere. But, I mean, the Rangers have money. The Cubs could spend big. We could watch him go to a division rival like Boston. Maybe Boston would be in on him. I don't know, man. That's a really great question by Scott Carter.
What is the luxury tax at this year? $250 million?
No.
Was it 230?
217, I think.
217. Okay.
But Google here. I'll Google it real quick.
All right, because I got the list of committed team payrolls for 2023 up. So right now, the top payrolls for this year are the Dodgers, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Padres, Red Sox, White Sox, Astros, Braves, Angels, and then Blue Jays at 11. Below that is the Cardinals and Giants and Cubs are all spending over $150 million. But if we look at next year for committed payrolls, Phillies have a lot of room to spend money. I don't know if that's something they'd want to go do. The Phillies want to go give a bunch of money to Aaron Judge and move. We were just talking about him earlier in the show, but do they want to move Bryce Harper to full-time DH? Or are they already in too much of a risky predicament with 9 more years committed to Bryce Harper where they can't take another risky 9-year contract?
I mean, that JT Realmuto contract has not worked out very well for them either. No. And that's a pretty mega contract. I don't know. The Phillies might. I mean, this is where we're at, right? Yeah.
So we got the Mets at number 1. They have a lot of money to spend. They're not afraid to go above the tax threshold. Then the Phillies, the Dodgers. The Dodgers going to be in? Dodgers will probably be in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta Braves is the 4th highest committed payroll. They're not in.
No,
that is not their kind of. It is not their kind of business. The Astros. I could see the Astros.
Mm-hmm.
Padres, again, I don't think so now that they've got Juan Soto. Because there's still talk of moving Fernando Tatis Jr. to the outfield, right?
Yes.
So I don't think that's the case. Then the Yankees, Colorado Rockies. That's a big pick. Colorado is not spending money on Aaron Judge. White Sox, Jays, Twins. Maybe the Twins do. If Carlos Correa leaves,
opts out,
why not?
Yeah,
they surprised it. But I mean, that was probably like a Boris magic trick to sign that contract. The Boston Red Sox, man. If this is a team that wants to like put 2022 in the rearview mirror, but they've got such a volatile situation with their players as it is. Like the Red Sox have this reputation of not paying homegrown talent and just backing the truck up for guys like Trevor Story and all this outside talent. So on the one hand, does that mean, well, history would say that, yeah, the Red Sox are willing to go out and give money? Or is that a negative that they are going to try and work against, right? I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the luxury tax rules here, and it is pretty muddy. Okay, so for 2022, and it does scale up slightly because of the collective bargaining agreements, renegotiations we saw in the offseason. But for this year, $230 million is the first cap. First-time offenders, there's a 20% hit on everything over that. Second time, there's a 30% hit, and then third time, there's a 50% hit. The next level is $250 million, and then you're going to see first-time offenders hit 32%, 42% for second, 62% for third. The next level is $270 million. Now we're getting expensive. Now this is a 62% hit for the first year, 75, and then 95, and then once you go over $290 million, it's an 80%, 90%, and 110% hit.
Drastic. No one's doing
and I think the only one that's over the second $250 one, $250 million, is the Dodgers. Right? Or where is their payroll? You just had that up,
For
right?
next year?
Payrolls or what? Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
Dodgers. This is great entertainment. 265 for the Dodgers, 262 for the Mets.
Okay,
The Phillies are at 243.
those are the only two teams that are going to be hit by that second penalization, and then the Phillies will get hit for the first one.
Interestingly, Dodgers only have 160 million committed for next year.
Wow. Maybe Aaron Judge does go to the Dodgers.
They have room to spend, man. They have room to spend.
Wow. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. Like, the Dodgers are so good right now.
So stacked already.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on is right.